I'm going to be talking about something that most organizations, most large incumbents haven't really figured out yet. And I'm going to tell you today, and that is that the next wave of innovation is not technological, but it is cultural. And the creators and the entrepreneurs that figure this out will be the ones that will win in the future. Now, let me give you some examples. I want to ask you one simple question. What was the biggest song hit, music hit in 2019? Put it in the chat. I'm going to go to my producer, Mazen. Mazen, what do you think was the big song in 2019?
I don't know, man. There's a lot of songs. There was like Juice by, forget her name. There was Juice by Lizzo. There was Meg Thee Stallion. A lot of good people,
Hot Girl Summer.
Hot Girl Summer.
Any in the chat? Any in the chat?
In the chat, yes. Oh, we have one person that said Old Town Road. Let's see what else.
Well, let me just stop right there. Because that's what it is. It was Old Town Road. And listen, the reason why I'm bringing this up is you have Lil Nas X with Old Town Road, which was the longest running #1 hit in the history of the Billboard 100. Literally, this guy was a kid in Atlanta sitting on his sister's couch all the way to becoming a juggernaut in 2019. How did he do this? No middleman, no agents, no managers, little to no infrastructure. He basically bought a beat off a beat site where they crowdsource beats. He bought it for less than $30. He was able to use TikTok and generate a ton of momentum through social media. And this guy was a massive hit with no infrastructure. Like, what is happening? You have another person named Jessica Yellen. She's a one-woman newsroom on Instagram. She basically uses Instagram as a way of sharing news articles and content, and she does it in a very authentic way. She's created a Patreon. Again, no middlemen, little to no infrastructure. What is happening? Today, you have journalists leaving established organizations to go on their own. They're joining something like Substack, a newsletter subscription platform where they're betting on themselves. Again, no infrastructure required. You have people like Joe Rogan that are joining Spotify, licensing his content to Spotify. What is happening? You have people like Huda Katan building a beauty empire, from a vlogger to a $1.2 billion empire. Like, what is happening here? Well, ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you, the balance of power is shifting from organizations to individuals. Today, the individual is now the most powerful entity on the planet. You know, Jay-Z once said, "I'm not a businessman, I'm a businessman." You know, today, ladies and gentlemen, that's exactly what's happening. Individuals today in 2020 are more powerful than a 100-person organization in the 1990s. You know, individuals are not only media companies and e-commerce companies, but they're also legitimate businesses. I mean, here's the whole thing. We have scoffed at people back in the day that spent all their times in their garage building computers. And then we scoffed at all these people on the internet in their basement. And today, we scoff at people that are doing gaming and Twitch and building podcasts and video content. And here's the whole thing. If you want to predict what the next wave of innovation is, look at where everyone is scoffing at people. Like, look at the people that are underground, they're doing things in their basement. That's what you'll find with the next wave of innovation.